Toastmaster today, fellow Toastmates and guests. It's you. Is this silly? Well, I think not, because what I just described, each of us are here to conquer. It's that fear of the audience. And right now I even feel it. My heart's thumping a little bit faster. Well, I'm going to tell you today the key to conquering that fear. And I'm going to tell you by bringing you back in time and running through my history. And so you'll get to know me a little better, too. Okay, first time I was up on stage in front of an audience, I was just a little girl. And to be a child and have that no fear syndrome where you could do anything in the world and people will laugh and call you cute. Well, here I was on a stage, dressed in biblical robes, holding a little baby doll. It was Christmas time, and it was our Christmas celebration at church. I was playing Mary, and this is what I was doing. You know, holding a little baby doll, trying to look like I was a mom, and looking out in the audience. Oh, there's Mom and Dad. Hi, Mom and Dad. Oh, but that goes away. Fast forward to high school. I went to North Hills Classical Academy, and part of the curriculum requirement was rhetoric. We had to take a rhetoric class. And rhetoric is a combination of debate, logic, philosophy, public speaking, all wrapped into one. So I remember very specifically one assignment we had to do was we had to argue a case either for or against defense or prosecution for a kid who brought his hunting gun to school and kept it in his car and whether he should be expelled or not. So we had to write a paper and write out our argument, and then we had to get up and orally wrangle amongst ourselves and debate the topic. And I just remember feeling so nervous. It was out of my comfort zone. I did not enjoy it, and it was not a fun experience. Second semester of that class, we had to write a thesis paper. And at the end of the term, we had to get up in front of the board of the school and all of the staff, and we had to present our paper in a speech format. And I remember getting up there, well, before I got up there, I remember sitting in the audience watching the people in front of me give their speeches, and I was just like, it wasn't just my hands, it was my legs, and it was my shoulders, and I was just sitting there, and I felt this constriction in my chest. It was some kind of like physical anxiety just welling up inside of me, and I was just sitting there thinking, oh no, 2 more away, and then it's my turn, 1 more away. And I get up there, and what do? I put my my paper in front of me, and I start reading it, and I try and look up as much as I can, and I'm just reading it, and I try and look up, and I'm really giving a speech, I really am. What I was doing was I was reading my paper. And I remember leaving and watching some of the other students actually give a speech and thinking, I wish I could have done that. Sure, I feel good now that it's over and I don't have to live through that anxiety again, but how much better would it have felt if I would have given a real speech, a speech that I had practiced and given and felt good about. In that sentence, I just said the word that is the key that I want to talk about today, practice. It's practice that conquers the fear. Because once you've practiced, you're confident in yourself. Get up here and you can give a speech because you've done it before. And I'm not talking about practicing at home, not just practicing at home. I'm talking about practicing at Toastmasters. Each speech we give is a practice because the next one will be even better because we practiced. So when I went to college, I joined up in the theater department, and what did we do? Practice, 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 practice. Every movement, everything we said. By the time we had our competition, or not our competition, but by the time we had our actual theater production, everyone was flawless. It was amazing. We felt good. The crowds cheered. It's a little different with speeches because we don't have that routine practice, 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 practice. So as I moved on into my college years and my career, I decided that Toastmasters was definitely something very profitable to join because it's practice. With that, I leave you with a thought, a gem for the day. Kind of giving you the benefits of Toastmasters. I'm glad we had guests here because this is perfect.